All right, thank you, Jim. If some secrets are just too personal to tell anyone, why do so many people share them with everyone online? Tonight on 24-Hour News 8, Steve Bray and Scott Sander take you inside the world of cyber confessions.
Take one guilty conscience, add a personal computer, sprinkle in some keystrokes, and soon you can tell the world you blew it. Tonight, we talk to the man behind one of the many online confessionals. A counselor tells us why people are posting.
There's a certain piece to pouring out your soul to someone else, and that someone else who you don't know.
Hear his concerns, too, and the threat to traditional confession.
And I think people who want to get things off their chest want a certain degree of confidentiality, and you certainly do not have it with this kind of approach.
We'll find out if online secrets truly are anonymous or whether someone could track you down. Cyber Confessions tonight on 24-Hour News 8 at 11.
Oh, looking forward to that. Looks very interesting.
They can track you anyway.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and tracking, you're doing that. When you do something wrong, you may not want to tell the whole world about it, but believe it or not, many people do. Several popular websites offer an open forum where you can confess anything. 24-Hour News 8 anchor Scott Sander and tech editor Steve Bray look at the popularity and the problems of online confessionals.
Every day,
I've got a big secret.
countless people
I've been unfaithful to my wife.
come clean on the internet.
I have stolen $15,000.
And many more eagerly read all about it. GroupHug.us, MySecret.tv, I'veScrewedUp.com.
I've Screwed Up has just revealed that there are a lot of people dealing with the same thing.
Troy Gramling's online confessional went up this spring. He talked to us, fittingly, through his webcam. If you think you know why a hip, slick, young internet junkie set up a site seeking steamy secrets, guess again.
To get people that are doing life online to take that next step towards God.
Gramling is a pastor. His site and a few more feature links to churches. Most other confessional sites make no such claim of noble intent. They simply offer a place to leave or look at, often lurid tales of life gone astray. How does this sit with the faith most closely associated with traditional confession?
I can even establish an appointment on here.
Monsignor Fred Easton loves technology but won't endorse cyber sacraments. He says Catholic Church law is clear. The true penance is not available online.
Mentioning your sins and walking away from it, that's really kind of, shall we say, a cheap grace, and really isn't a grace, frankly.
Danny Waddle remembers his first reaction to the sites.
It's weird.
Then his professional curiosity took over. Waddle is a counselor.
A lot of postings, people talking about being depressed, people talking about self-mutilation, people talking about drugs and alcohol.
Waddle sees a use for the concept, though not necessarily the execution.
But my fear would be that they would feel like, well, I posted it online, so I dealt with it. I don't need to go get any help.
Communication research.
Christine Ogan researched hugely popular confessionals overseas. In the sites, she sees a new technology satisfying old desires.
Reading the True Confessions magazine in the past, and then that moved to radio and then to television, and now it's just moved to the internet. I think it's just a new venue for an old kind of practice.
All of the sites claim the confessions will be anonymous, but as tech editor Steve Bray found out, that may not be the case.
The idea is that it's anonymous.
Okay.
Is it anonymous?
I would say no, that it's not really anonymous. There are ways to actually link information that's provided.
Raquel Hill is an IU computer science professor. She says figuring out a confessor's identity can be done with some simple detective work.
If you can identify that this person is female, that this person is of a certain age, this person is lives in a particular city. If you can cross-reference that information with publicly available databases.
The smaller the group, like a congregation, the easier that task becomes. If the confession is criminal, Hill says authorities can subpoena records from the website. Those records can identify an IP address. The address would then lead them to an internet service provider. The numbers that make up an IP address are given out in blocks, kind of like the block of mailboxes here that have similar addresses. Records kept by providers could then reveal the exact number that corresponds to a certain confession. That could lead authorities to one mailbox, or in this case, one confessor's computer. Now, the vast majority of confessions would not go through this kind of scrutiny, and so they would remain anonymous. Now, remember this, if you're going to look at these kind of sites, be very careful.
In seconds, we found an enormous amount of unsettling material, be it obscene or explicit or vulgar. So web user, especially parents, beware. Scott Sander and Steve Bray, 24-Hour News 8.
Oh, very
So
interesting.
if people want to find out, there is a way.
Yes, there is, to track people down.
And obviously there are a lot of nosy folks out there.
Let's do the web for good.
Yeah.
Forecast 8 has a great web page.